sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Minnesota Vikings. Visitor's sideline, there's the Bengals head coach, Zach Taylor. His team in the win column for the first time with their victory a week ago. On the other sideline, it is the Vikings head coach, Kevin O'Connell. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichard will get this one started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here come the Bengals. And Greg, there is no denying fourth down. Out is Ryan Rico to punt. Good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for Jay.
They had breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage.
And he's into the end zone. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Vikings. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself. Plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early.
And he will get into the end zone. Chase Brown, touchdown Cincinnati. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected.
Incompletions. They now face third down and 10. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. On fourth down, it's Will Reichard time for this Viking field goal. Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings get 3 here late in the first half.
By the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain. We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. In this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. And this is what you want.
Oh, that's a gain of 28.
First down and goal to go.
Jones is in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
McCarthy's going to bring up the Vikings, and they will go for 2.
The Vikings will
now McCarthy. He'll try to do it with the screen. And he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend the lead.
advantage of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here.
And he will score! Game on! Andre Yosivov. Touchdown, Bengals. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them second and 10. Now Jones. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Will Reichard on for the Vikings.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that puts these big. They now take a 2. They'll drop to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
So a big play coming up for the Bengals as they will indeed try to tack on two.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
19, Tiger, 19!
So a win here for the Vikings. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.